Hi everyone, this is Ginger Williams here with Queen & Company to demonstrate our new foam front shaker card kits. These new kits are a complete set of items to make creating shaker cards really fast and easy. Now each kit comes with a foam cutout. We have over a dozen different designs you can choose from. You can see I already punched out and removed all the circles from this foam cutout, so it's ready to be used. One fabulous thing about these cutouts is that they are self-adhesive on both sides. Just pull back the clear sheet when you are ready to adhere, which is a huge time saver. The other items included in the kit are a matching cardstock piece. Now this top piece will cover up the foam and adhesive, making sure you have a perfect canvas for completing your card after you add your shaker elements. You can see that they will line up perfectly later when I'm completing the card. Now also included is a clear cover that creates the window for your shaker elements to be visible through, and a blank A2 card. You can see I already started adding some pink washi tape to mine. This washi tape will peek through the holes of my shaker card to give it some color. Now I'm just going to pull off one of the clear sheets to expose the adhesive on this foam front, and I'm going to carefully line up the edges of my card with the edges of the foam so that it's real straight. Afterwards, you just want to press real firmly. Stick it down as well as you can. You really want to make sure it's fully stuck down so that all your toppings will stay in their little holes where they're supposed to be. Now the fun part. We get to choose the toppings to add to our shaker card. Here's a look at our new diamonds. They really are tiny diamond-shaped bling. They are probably my favorite of the new toppings, but I do also adore our bitty beads. Here's a look at some of them. Micro beads in great colors. Let's see, we also have sprinkle sequins as one topping option. These make super cute cards. And if you've been watching on Facebook, you know we also have pops as a really cute topping option for shaker cards too. This is going to be a baby girl congratulations card, so I'll be using these beautiful white diamonds and some white bitty beads to really add some major sparkle to this card. First, I'm going to very carefully pour some diamonds in each of these larger holes. Now I'm going to pour a few into my hand so I have a little more control over adding them to these smaller holes. You don't need much in the smaller holes, just one or two little diamonds, just enough to give it a little sparkle. Now, after looking at this, I think I'll put just a few more in these larger holes. Now I'm just going to repeat the process with the little silver bitty beads. These are a little trickier because they're a little smaller. So, I think I'm going to pick up this card and hold it with two hands to make sure I don't pour out too much. It'll give me a little more control. So we'll just fill up all of these larger holes first. And then just like with the diamonds, I'm going to take a few of these bitty beads and pour them into my hand. And that makes it easier for me just to take a small pinch and put it into those smaller holes. Keeps those little bitty beads from going all over. And again, you don't need a whole lot in these little holes, just a few. Just grab these last few here that kind of rolled away on me. Maybe a few more just down here in these bottom holes. One thing that's nice about the bitty beads is it's really easy to get them back in the bottle. They just roll right back in. Okay, so now I'm going to carefully remove the clear sheet from the foam and add the full clear sheet that will cover our little openings. It will cover up our toppings and create the shaker. Now you're going to line up the clear sheet with the foam front. It doesn't have to be a perfect fit since we will be covering it up with our cardstock cutout, but it does help to get it as straight as possible. Just press it down firmly and make sure that the toppings are sealed in well. And once they are, now you can watch your toppings shake. Okay, now I'm going to remove the little circles from the front of my card and get it ready to be decorated and added on top of my card. I actually want to emboss this cover, so I won't adhere it quite yet, but I'll show you when once I get it embossed and on the card what it looks like. Okay, so here I'm going to flip this over and you can see that this is going to be a perfect fit on top of my little windows here. Okay, so I've embossed my card front and embellished it. I've got some sparkle string on there and I've added my sentiment down in the bottom corner here. And it's now ready to give away. Here is a look at the final card. It's very girly and very sparkly.